Canada's big shift. Carney orders immigration cuts and demands top talent only. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Canada is entering a new era of immigration, and the changes are bigger than ever. After years of record-breaking numbers, Prime Minister Mark Carney is taking a bold new direction, cutting overall immigration while sharpening the focus on attracting only the best global talent. This isn't just a small policy tweak, it's a structural shift that will affect students, workers, families, and entire communities across the country. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we'll uncover inside Canada's new talent-only immigration pipeline. Who makes the cut? You won't want to miss how this new approach could decide who gets fast-tracked into Canada and who might be left behind. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the updates that matter most to your future. Let's get started. Canada stands at a crossroads. After years of unprecedented immigration growth, housing pressures, service strains, and affordability crises have pushed policymakers to act. Immigration levels climbed to nearly 1% of the population in 2024, with permanent resident admissions near 500,000 and temporary residents surpassing 700,000. This surge added pressure to housing markets, infrastructure, schools, hospitals, and community integration. Many Canadians began to feel that the pace was unsustainable and that the focus was on quantity rather than quality. Prime Minister Mark Carney's mandate letter, released in May 2025, directly addresses this. Immigration is placed at the center of a broader results-driven agenda that ties it to affordability, innovation, national security, and infrastructure development. Carney outlines two clear objectives: reduce immigration to sustainable levels and attract the world's top talent to strengthen Canada's economy. By naming immigration as one of 7 core government priorities, his government signals that change is not just likely but certain. On the surface, the message is straightforward. Canada will admit fewer newcomers, but it will target high-impact individuals, those most likely to contribute to economic growth, innovation, and long-term stability. Policy shifts already reflect this vision. The immigration levels plan for 2025 to 2027 sets new goals: 395,000 permanent residents in 2025, 380,000 in 2026, and 365,000 in 2027. This is a clear reduction from previously planned levels approaching 500,000. The aim is to keep admissions under 1% of the population while maintaining focus on the people Canada needs most. Alongside reduced intake, the global skills strategy is being emphasized as a fast-track pathway for highly skilled foreign professionals. This streamlined route prioritizes workers in technology, healthcare, and infrastructure projects. At the same time, provinces and territories are being asked to accelerate recognition of foreign credentials to get qualified newcomers working more quickly. Together, these steps reflect a pivot from mass immigration to targeted economic immigration, which resonates with Canadians who want to see pressure on housing and public services eased. What's driving the shift? The backdrop matters. Under former Immigration Minister Mark Miller, Canada experienced record growth in permanent and temporary residents. The earlier plan had set admissions at 485,000 for 2024, rising to 500,000 in 2025 and 2026. Those numbers raised concerns about sustainability. In response, the federal government began introducing controls such as capping study permits, which led to a decline in international student arrivals. Yet even with those changes, concerns about affordability and service strain persisted. Carney's government is now framing immigration as smart growth, aligning capacity with intake. His technocratic leadership style, developed during his years as governor of both the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England, emphasizes accountability, precision, and results. His mandate letter reads more like a corporate strategy plan than traditional political messaging, which underscores how seriously his government views the issue. What does attracting the best talent mean? It means prioritizing economic value and long-term contribution. Highly skilled workers, entrepreneurs, researchers, innovators, and advanced technologists are the profiles being targeted. The global skills strategy provides expedited processing for these professionals, often within 2 weeks, to fill urgent labor market needs. Provinces are being encouraged to cut delays in recognizing foreign qualifications. This is especially important for doctors, engineers, teachers, and other professionals whose expertise is desperately needed, but often trapped in red tape. This new approach contrasts with previous practices that admitted large numbers of students and lower-skilled temporary workers with weaker ties to the labor market. Now, immigration is being treated as a strategic tool for innovation and economic resilience. How are Canadians reacting? Public reaction has been mixed. Many Canadians welcome the shift, noting that it balances sustainability with economic growth. Headlines highlight the government's commitment to reducing overall immigration while still attracting global talent. Critics warn of unintended consequences. Industries such as agriculture, hospitality, food service, and caregiving, which depend heavily on temporary foreign workers, could face labor shortages. Smaller provinces that rely on steady inflows of newcomers to fill demographic and labor gaps may also be impacted if the focus narrows too sharply. Supporters argue that the new model will improve integration, reduce strain on housing and public services, and ensure that newcomers are better aligned with Canada's economic needs. The conversation is active and often polarized, but one thing is clear: Canadians recognize that immigration policy is being fundamentally reshaped. The big trend unfolding. Carney's direction is already sending ripples across multiple policy areas. Permanent resident targets have been cut through 2027. Temporary resident populations, including international students and temporary workers, are being reduced with a goal of bringing them down to about 5% of Canada's total population by 2027, compared to 7.3% today. Programs such as caregiver streams and some family reunification initiatives are being recalibrated, with resources redirected to high-value economic streams. Immigration is being tied directly to productivity, efficiency, and global competitiveness, positioning Canada to match the policies of other leading economies. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Inside Canada's new talent-only immigration pipeline, who makes the cut? Let's explore how this pipeline is shaping up. High-impact technology and innovation workers such as developers, AI specialists, and biotech researchers are now in the fast lane. Skilled tradespeople in construction and infrastructure are being prioritized to address Canada's housing and building needs. Environmental experts and Indigenous knowledge holders are valued for their role in sustainability and Arctic sovereignty strategies. Entrepreneurs and scale-up founders are encouraged to bring their businesses to Canada, especially in clean technology and high-growth industries. Professionals such as doctors, nurses, engineers, and teachers are benefiting from faster recognition of foreign credentials to meet immediate workforce demands. On the other side, groups likely to be deprioritized include low-skilled temporary workers in industries like food service and hospitality, mass-volume student streams that do not align with postgraduate work permit pathways, and some family class applicants as resources are shifted to economic programs. In essence, Canada's immigration funnel is narrowing and sharpening. The country is moving from a system designed to admit large volumes toward one that functions more like targeted recruitment, seeking out profiles that directly match its long-term economic and social goals. Finding the balance. If the challenge was overwhelming numbers straining housing and services, then this targeted approach is the solution being tested. For applicants, it means pivoting to high-demand skills and leveraging programs like the Global Skills Strategy. For institutions, it means aligning programs with Canada's critical needs. For provinces and businesses, it means taking a more active role in nominating talent and accelerating credential recognition. And for policymakers, it means monitoring carefully to ensure the balance between sustainability and growth is achieved. This pivot is not about closing doors, it is about making entry smarter. By reducing volume while raising standards, Canada aims to protect its public systems and fuel its future from the front lines of innovation, infrastructure, and sustainability. The shift in immigration policy is a turning point. Canada will admit fewer people overall, but those who do arrive will be chosen with precision to meet the country's most urgent needs in technology, skilled trades, healthcare, and innovation. The strategy promises balance, easing pressure on housing and services while ensuring economic strength. What happens next will shape not only immigration pathways, but also the future of Canadian communities. The changes being implemented today are already defining the years ahead, and everyone, from applicants abroad to employers at home, will feel the impact. Thank you for watching Canada Chronicles. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates. Your support helps us bring you the news and insights that matter most. See you in the next video.